Have you ever shared a big dream, only to be met with skeptical looks or harsh words? Maybe you wanted to start a business, chase a creative passion, or live life on your own terms, but someone said, "That's impossible," or "You're wasting your time." Why do people judge what they don't understand? Napoleon Hill, the legendary author of Think and Grow Rich, believed that judgment often comes from fear, ignorance, or a lack of vision. Today, we're diving into this powerful idea. 1. Judgment often stems from fear. Napoleon Hill taught us that fear is a universal human experience, and it often disguises itself as criticism. When people don't understand your goals, they may feel threatened because your ambition challenges their comfort zone. Let me tell you about Sarah, a young woman who dreamed of leaving her stable office job to start a bakery. Her family said, "Why risk everything? Baking is just a hobby." Their judgment wasn't about Sarah's talent. It was their fear of her failing, or worse, succeeding in a way they couldn't imagine. Hill reminds us that fear-driven judgment reflects the critic's insecurities, not your potential. Next time someone doubts you, ask yourself, are they projecting their fears onto me? 2. People judge what they can't see. Hill believed that visionaries are often misunderstood because their ideas stretch beyond what others can see. Think about Thomas Edison, who was ridiculed for his crazy idea of a light bulb. People judged him because they couldn't envision a world lit by electricity. Similarly, consider Alex, a college student who wanted to create an app to connect volunteers with local charities. His friends laughed, saying, "Nobody will use that." But Alex persisted, and today his app helps thousands. When people judge your vision, it's often because they lack the imagination to see what you see. Trust your inner compass, and don't let their limited perspective dim your light. 3. Judgment reflects a lack of understanding. Napoleon Hill emphasized that ignorance fuels judgment. People criticize what they don't understand because it's easier than learning. Take Maria, a single mom who decided to go back to school for a degree in environmental science. Her co-workers whispered, "Why bother at her age?" They didn't understand her passion for protecting the planet. Instead of explaining herself, Maria focused on her studies and graduated with honors. Hill would say that Maria's critics were limited by their own lack of curiosity. When you face judgment, remember, it's not your job to convince others. Your job is to stay committed to your purpose. 4. Judgment can be a mirror of envy. Sometimes, judgment hides envy. Hill noted that people may criticize your ambition because it reminds them of their own unfulfilled dreams. Picture James, a graphic designer who started sharing his artwork online. His posts went viral, but some old friends called him arrogant or lucky. Their judgment wasn't about James. It was about their own regrets for not pursuing their passions. Hill teaches us to recognize envy-driven criticism and respond with compassion. Instead of arguing, keep shining. Your success might inspire others to chase their dreams too. 5. Rising above judgment builds resilience. Hill's philosophy is clear. The path to success requires resilience against judgment. Every great achiever, from inventors to artists, faced criticism but chose to persevere. Consider Lisa, who wanted to write a novel despite her family saying, "You're no author." She wrote in secret, pouring her heart into her story. When her book was published, it touched thousands of lives. Lisa's story shows that judgment can be a test of your determination. Hill would encourage you to use criticism as a stepping stone, not a roadblock. Let it strengthen your resolve to prove yourself to yourself. Napoleon Hill's wisdom reminds us that people judge what they don't understand because of fear, limited vision, ignorance, or even envy. But their judgment doesn't define your worth or your potential. It's a reflection of their own limitations. Think about Sarah, Alex, Maria, James, and Lisa. They didn't let criticism stop them, and neither should you. Reflect for a moment. Have you ever faced judgment for chasing a dream? How did it make you feel? And what did you learn from it? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear your story. If this video inspired you, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more content like this, and share it with someone who needs a boost of courage. Let's rise above judgment together and keep pursuing our dreams.